Hello everyone, I'm Nina and this is a very special episode 5 of my sketchbook because today the theme is true crime and I will be sketching and talking about the horrible submarine murder of Swedish journalist Kim Wall. I'll start with an H. Staedtler pencil for sketching. Later on, I'll also be using a softer 3B and a black pencil. And that's it. The murder found place in Denmark in 2017. Kim was a 30-year-old journalist from Sweden who didn't know that August the 10th, 2017 was going to be her last day. All because of the mad inventor and submarine captain Peter Madsen. She boarded his homemade submarine that day to do an interview, and she was never to be seen alive again. The madman did horrible things to her in what I can only describe as a very cold-blooded murder. This is the story of the murder of Kim Wall. Kim Isabel Fredrika Wall was a Swedish freelance journalist. She was born in the small Swedish town of Trelleborg, and after graduating from high school, she received a degree in journalism in New York. Her loving family supported her all the way. She did various journalistic projects as a successful Swedish freelance journalist, and she was as happy as can be. On Thursday, the 10th of August 2017, Kim and her boyfriend were preparing to host a farewell party in the harbor of Danish capital Copenhagen, prior to their planned move to China. Before the party, she received a text from the submarine captain Peter Madsen, inviting her to interview him on board his submarine. She boarded the submarine around 7 o'clock in the evening, and was never seen alive again. Later that evening, her boyfriend called the police because he was worried sick for her not returning. He didn't know what horrors had already happened to his girlfriend in the submarine.
Hello?
I can't help to think of her fear and agony while doing the lines of her face. How horrible it must have been for her to go about a normal day in her life as a journalist and then ending up in a true criminal's nightmare submarine. On board the submarine, we don't know exactly what happened to Kim, but we do know that the police arrested the submarine captain Peter Madsen the next day. He had sunk his own submarine in the bay and was now the main suspect in the case of the missing Swedish journalist. He himself claimed that at the time Kim was still alive and well on land. I must apologize in advance for the horror to come, because 11 days after, on the 21st of August, a cyclist found the torso of Kim Wall's mutilated body floating lifeless in the water south of Copenhagen. The torso of her body had no head, no arms, and no legs. The post-mortem examination of the torso showed 15 stab wounds, most of them in the groin, and later Kim Wall's body parts started showing up, one by one. After that, the madman submarine captain admitted that he had dumped her body at sea, but he also tried to tell the story that Kim had had an accident aboard the submarine. That turned out not to be true. Peter Madsen was truly a madman. He was an eccentric inventor and rocket and submarine lover. and the darkness of his personality would later show in court. The prosecution said that police later had found videos on Madsen's computer showing women being murdered, and witnesses told in court that they had seen Madsen watching snuff-like videos with nasty stuff in them. Can you imagine what twisted mind would do such things? What really happened to Kim was that the madman Peter Madsen sexually assaulted and murdered the young and innocent Swedish journalist in cold blood in his submarine. Then he sewed her body with a saw before spreading the body parts all over the Bay Area between Denmark and Sweden. Kim's body parts were found one by one. Police divers found 2 plastic bags in the bay containing Kim's head, legs, and a knife. And 6 days later, a bloody saw was found. Later again, the police divers found Val's arms in the Bay Area. Her body has been scattered all over by Madsen. In 2018, Peter Madsen was charged with murder, indecent handling of Kim Val's corpse, and sexual assault. The prosecution accused him of having tortured Val before killing her by cutting her throat or strangling her. And he was convicted of all 3 charges and sentenced to life behind bars, where he now spends his time alone in the confined space of his cell. I hope you liked my true crime special episode of my sketchbook. I like doing it, and I'm truly sorry for what happened to Kim. It's horrible. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe to support the channel and to see more. That's it. Bye!